In this short video, we'll teach you how to log into Sona Systems to take online studies to complete the marketing research experience this semester. The first thing we need to do is make sure you're all set with your user ID and password for Sona Systems. Sona Systems is our online survey software, which is really our home base for the marketing research experience. You should have received an email at the beginning of the semester entitled DMSB, Marketing Insights Sign-Up System Login Information. And in that email, you should see your Sona Systems user ID and password, which are starred below, and the identity code, which is circled below. To log into Sona Systems and participate in an online study once they become available, you can click on the website link in the email, denoted by the arrow below, or type that link into your browser. If you cannot find the email containing your login information, go to dmsbmarketing.sona-systems.com/lost_password.aspx and enter in your husky.neu.edu email address. Your Sona Systems account has already been created for you using your @husky.neu.edu email address. To ensure you get credit in your classes for participating, you may not create a new account or change the email associated with your account. So if your @husky.neu.edu email address does not work to recover your password, email Bethany Russell at dmsbmarketing.sona@neu.edu. Now that you have your username and password, you're ready to log into Sona Systems. You can get to Sona Systems by clicking on the link in the original email from Sona, or from the online segment announcements from Sona Systems or from Blackboard. Once you get to the login page for Sona Systems, please enter the user ID and password provided to you in the email. Once you log in, you'll be taken to the My Profile page of Sona Systems. At this point, you can change your password to something you'll remember. Additionally, you can always find your identity code on this My Profile page. Once you click Update on the My Profile page, you'll be asked to read and accept the policies of Sona Systems. Once you have read the terms, please click Yes to continue. Once you've accepted the terms, you'll be brought to your home screen, which is basically like your dashboard. On this page, you can click on View Available Studies to see which studies are currently available to take, but you can also see how many online segment credits you've already earned, how many credits are currently pending, and how many are required for the semester. Once you click on View Available Studies, you'll be able to see one or more surveys on this page, depending on how many surveys are available during each online segment. For example, to complete Online Study Segment 1, you must take all available surveys to earn the full 1 credit for this segment. Go ahead and select the first survey you wish to take, but please remember to go back to take the other surveys to make sure you fully complete each segment. Once you've selected a study to take, click the green button that says View Time Slots for this study. Then on the next page, you'll want to click the green button that says Sign Up. Now that you're signed up for this study, you can take it at any point during the online study segment window. But if you're ready to take the study, you can click on Complete Survey Now. If you're not ready, you can log back into the site and take the survey before the participation deadline. Once you click on the link, you'll then complete the survey in Qualtrics. At some point in each survey, you may be asked to enter your 4-digit Sona Systems identity code, so make sure you have that handy. You can find your unique identity code in the original email from Sona Systems that came with your login information, or you can always find it on the My Profile page once you're logged into Sona Systems. Studies vary by length, but they might run anywhere from 3 minutes all the way up to 20 minutes. Once you get to the end of any survey, please be sure to click the next arrows to submit your survey. In order to receive your credit for participating, you must submit your survey. Once you've submitted your survey, you'll be redirected back to Sona Systems. You should see the system message, Web Study Credit Successfully Granted, at the top of the screen in that light green bar. When you log back into Sona Systems after completing your first online study, you should see how many credits you've earned. So for example, you might have earned 0.5 or 0.25 credits after one survey. Each online segment is comprised of one or more surveys that will total 1 credit at the end of the segment. You must complete all available surveys in each online study segment to fulfill your marketing research experience requirement. Once you complete each online study, you'll receive an email to your @husky.neu.edu email address. Please keep this confirmation email for your records until the end of the semester. This semester, there'll be 3 online study segments. The first will start September 26th, the second will start October 17th, and the third will start November 7th. Just remember, there'll be multiple studies in each one of these online study segments, and you must complete all of the available studies in order to fulfill your marketing research experience for this semester. Thank you for your participation in the marketing research experience this semester. If you have any questions at all throughout the semester, please email Bethany Russell at dmsbmarketing.sona@neu.edu. Thanks so much and have a great semester.